All in or all out. But speaking of all in or all out, MVP. We are officially at the midpoint of the MVP or of the NFL season. Dead right here in the middle, week 9 or going into week 10. We are sitting at week 9. Thursday night football is about to happen. And there's some players out there that have been playing at an MVP level. There's some players out there that are playing top-notch football, one of which is Josh Allen. Josh Allen has been playing top-notch football all season long. He does have his Buffalo Bills sitting at 7-2 on the season. He has thrown for 2,000 yards, 17 touchdowns to 10 different receivers, by the way, and just 2 interceptions. So we got to ask ourselves, fact or crap, is Josh Allen the NFL MVP right now? 7-2 is pretty good. 7-2, 2,000 yards passing, 17 touchdowns to 10 different receivers and 2 interceptions. Pretty good. But there's another quarterback that's out there that's doing pretty good. And that is Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson does have 2,379 yards passing this season, which is 3rd in the NFL. He does have 20 touchdowns, which is 2nd in the NFL. And he only has 2 interceptions as well. Better stats than Josh Allen, but his team is sitting at 6-3. Jared Goff has been playing near perfect football the last 6 weeks. 1,870 yards this season, which is good for 17th in the NFL. 14 touchdowns, which is 9th in the NFL, but 4 interceptions. Not as good as Lamar Jackson, not better than Josh Allen. Jayden Daniels, 1,945 yards, which is 13th in the NFL. 9 tutties for 19th in the NFL, just 2 interceptions. Yeah. But let me give you another stat here. Let me give you another name. A name that is outperforming all of these people on a subpar team. A team that is 4-5. A team that plays tonight. And that is Joe freaking Burrow. Joe Burrow. 2,244 yards, which is 5th in the NFL, which is just underneath Lamar Jackson. 20 touchdowns, which is tied for Lamar Jackson for 2nd, but he does have 4 interceptions. So guys, fact or crap, when we look at those 5 names, Joe Burrow, Jayden Daniels, Jared Goff, Lamar Jackson, or Josh Allen, who is the MVP right now? Fact or crap, is Josh Allen the league MVP right now? And we've heard Mark on Saturdays say how great Josh Allen has been playing. October VPT, Sep VPT. Now he's saying November MVP. But the correct answer is crap. It is crap. Josh Allen is not the MVP if it were to start right now. Josh Allen has been playing at a high level, but he has not been better than Jayden Daniels. He has not been better than Lamar Jackson. He's not been better than Jared Goff. Hell, he hasn't been better than Joe Burrow. Now, come to the end of the season, things will start to separate. Things will start to define themselves. Cream always rises to the top, right? And Jayden Daniels, for example, the next 4 weeks has very, very rough on him. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can continue his MVP level. Joe Burrow, it's all rise on tonight. How can he do versus the Baltimore Ravens? Can he outplay Lamar Jackson? Can he be catapulted into that MVP conversation? Jared Goff, he has been overshadowed by his running game most of the season. Many people, a lot of those voters, think that Jared Goff is a product of the system, which he is not. He is not. Flashback to the LA Rams days. He is not a product of the system, but people do think he is. For Lamar Jackson to win the MVP, he will have to continue his play, plus some. And Derrick Henry will have to drop off a little bit for Lamar Jackson to win it. But I think there is a dark horse in this race. I do not think the MVP is Lamar Jackson. I do not think the MVP is Jared Goff. I do not think the MVP is Jayden Daniels or Joe Burrow or Josh Allen. There's going to be a dark horse that comes out of the race here. There's going to be a dark horse that's been kind of laying dormant the last 9 weeks, 8 weeks. There's a team out there in the Kansas City Chiefs, and their quarterback is Patrick Mahomes. The real MVP of the NFL is going to be Patrick freaking Mahomes this 2024 in an NFL season. Not Josh Allen, not Lamar Jackson, not Jared Goff, not Joe Burrow, not Jayden Daniels. It's Patrick freaking Mahomes, baby. So, but guys, factor crap. Is Josh Allen the MVP? And if he's not, who is the MVP? Who do you guys think is the league MVP going into week number 10? And hell no, says John. Not even no, but hell no. Casey says crap. Crap. And then James Frank says, nope, that's a crap as well. Look at that Jared Goff at MVP. James, I see your Jared Goff. I see he has played near perfect football the last 6 weeks, right? He has more touchdowns than incompletions. He has not thrown a touchdown into Amon-Ra St. Brown since like September. Jared Goff is playing great, but he's going to come back down. The perfect games are all great and whatever, but he's going to come back down. We'll see what happens when he does that. Casey says, anything has to do with the Buffalo Bills is crap. James Frank says, I like Allen a lot, but Jared Goff is on fire. My house is on fire. Josh Allen is playing good, though. Jared Goff is playing great as well. Casey says Lamar is top performing quarterback this year, in my opinion, and he is. Let's look at the stats. What is it? 2,300 yards passing, 379 yards passing, which is third in the NFL. 20 touchdowns, which is second in the NFL, and 2 interceptions, which is tied for like 70th or something like that. Lamar Jackson's putting up numbers. He's doing good work. And John wants to give a split decision. Jared Goff for the NFC, Josh Allen for the AFC. It doesn't work like that, John. No waffling around. It's one MVP, one NFL. I don't care about AFC. I don't care about NFC. We're not doing no split reward crap. It is one person. One person. So you're saying facts. John is saying facts. Oh, and he wants to put Lamar Jackson in there for AFC. So John doesn't even want to split the MVP. He wants to split it 3 ways. He wants Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, and Jared Goff. What? And Casey says, LMAO, laughing my butt off. Joe Burrow? Yeah, Joe freaking Burrow, baby. 20 tutties, 2 interceptions. When the team loses, they're still putting up 26 points. If Joe Burrow wasn't scoring all those points, where would this Bengals team be? In the cellar, 0-9. Going to get ready to be 0-10. Joe Burrow is definitely the MVP of this team. And John wants to come back and waffle around his answer. He said, oh, let's do a 3-peat. Let's do Lamar, Jared Goff, and Josh Allen. They all get MVPs. But now he wants to come back and say Jared Goff. Derek says, crap. National, they're petty quite this year. National, they're pretty petty, pretty quiet this year. What are you talking about? But then he comes out and says Goff will be MVP. He has had a lot of hopes and dreams riding on his shoulders. He does. And you know what I hate about the MVP? Clearly, I think Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes are definitely the staple points of their teams, right? If those 2 players were to go down, the Chiefs would not be undefeated. The Buffalo Bills would not be 7-2. If Jared Goff were to go down, the Detroit Lions may not be putting up as much points, but they'll still be probably 7-2, 6-2 record, right? If the Baltimore Ravens were to lose Lamar Jackson, they wouldn't be as explosive on offense, sure, but they would still be at a 6-3, if not, that type of record, because they've got great teams around him, right? Casey says, if Mahomes wins MVP this year, they will go undefeated, and we all know that isn't going to happen. Casey, go home. Go home and put yourself to bed. Put yourself in timeout. You are grounded until tomorrow at 1:30. Derek says Bills haven't been on TV as much as they were in the last couple seasons until the trade. This is true because they didn't have that name, right? They didn't have that name notoriety. You put Amari Cooper on there, all of a sudden, okay. Bring back Von Miller, all of a sudden, oh, okay. 7-2 record, okay, right? I mean, Josh Allen is arguably the only reason why the Buffalo Bills are as decent as they are. Let's just be honest. It's not Joe Brady. It's not James Cook. It's not Amari Cooper. It's not Kincaid or Knox or whoever else you want to put out there. Josh Allen is the reason why the Buffalo Bills are 7-2. And if a MVP voting was actually the most valuable player on said team, Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen would rank up at the top. Jared Goff and Lamar Jackson are both replaceable by their teams. But honestly, the MVP probably needs to go to Chris Jones or TJ Watt. I said it. Don't shoot the messenger, but I said it. I said it. All righty.